When I was in that moment, in that runner's high thing, and suddenly the power went off in the gym. Hey everyone, just returning from the gym. Today I had one of the greatest experiences, gym-wise, in my life. And I'd like to share a little bit with you. I'm talking about runner's high, but more on that later. I have a question for you. Have you exercised today? No, right? Okay. So if you're the kind of person who works 12, 14, 16 hours a day, you're not eating healthily, you don't exercise, you have like chest pain, you need to take meds to go to bed, well, this video is for you. Because, I was once that person, and I was in a down spiral to have a heart attack, I truly believe that if I hadn't changed my lifestyle, I would suffer of something like that by my 40s, and I'm on my early 30s. So I have made a decision to change my life, and a year later, I've been exercising at least 5 times a week, and I do cardio like almost every day. And it's been one of the best decisions of my life ever. So I invite you to make that reflection about your life, because one might be wondering, why are you talking about this on LinkedIn? Well, we all need to work to survive and to serve the world with the best of our capabilities and to serve our clients, so you gotta be in your best shape for you, for your loved ones, for your clients who have trusted you to do your best for them. So it's all a win-win, Like I said, it's been a year since I've been training, and it's hard to find the balance when you are not aware of how your body works, So it took me a while to find the perfect balance of training routine for myself. And today I think I've achieved it, and I'm so happy that I have a perfectly balanced training routine. I get to rest. So it's great, when you know what you are doing and you're doing it well and you're focusing on the execution, and you know how much weight you can lift up to hypertrophy, so you can grow muscle, and all of that without hormones, without the juice, if you know what I mean. So it's all benefits. I'm so excited. Like I said, my brain is overflowing with serotonin and all those hormones of happiness, So I've reached a balance for my training. So I'll share a little quickly with you about that, and then I'll talk about runner's high. So today is Monday, and Monday is my favorite day because it's chest and triceps. I love this day, I put all of my strength in my arms, and I reach hypertrophy in my trainings, and I can do the sets, and I can progress my weight, lifting them. So I love it. It's my favorite day, and it's a Monday, So on Tuesday I do posterior of legs. I divide my leg training because I kind of have like a bad left calf, so I've got to train to strengthen it, but not so much, because otherwise I can get hurt. So it was tough for me to find the balance, but now I divide it. So I have just one day just to posterior of legs. On Wednesday I rest. I don't do anything. I take my mornings to do other things that I had scheduled previously, so I rest. Listen up, if you're training hard and if you're natural, you gotta rest, otherwise you won't be great enough for the next training, because you need time to recover. So do rest. Thursday it's biceps and back, so it's a heavy training just like Monday, and I do my best, and it's great. It's not my favorite as the Monday day, but I like it. And then we've got Friday. Friday it's shoulders, so it's another heavy training. It all have at least 5 different sets. On chest and biceps I have 7 different sets. So they are long and heavy training. I get out of the gym like really tired, you know. And then finally, on Saturday, the most terrible, the most torturing, the awful leg day. Yeah, that's right. Leg day is, for me, is the worst, you know. It's not easy, it's not pretty, it's painful, but it has to be done, you know. Because on leg day lies the best exercise ever that God created for us humans. It's crouching with the bar, you know. So it's the best exercise. You gotta do it. It's the most challenging, the most difficult, but it's gotta be done. And then on Sunday I rest again, of course. So it's a heavy routine, but I have 2 days of resting, and I respect that. On Sunday I normally take my bike and go take a ride for around the city, but and on Wednesday I do nothing. So it's the balance that works for me. It's a long-term game, you know. It's just it's all about consistency. There is no secret. Well, let's talk about cardio. I love running in the treadmill. I love it. So except on leg day and sometimes on posterior of legs I do like bicycle or other things, but all of the other days I just run, you know, in the treadmill. And recently I've learned this little hack. If you have in your gym a manual treadmill that which velocity increases with your pace, not with the machine's pace, what I do, I warm up 10 minutes in the manual treadmill, because then I don't know what happens there, because it's my legs rhythm, not the machine's, because it's manual. So in 10 minutes you can do an excellent warm-up. So then you can go to the Automega treadmill and you can start running already. So today, for example, I warmed up like 10 minutes in the manual treadmill, and then I went for a run in the auto treadmill, and I ran like 6 kilometers or 4.5 miles, you know, in like 35 minutes. So it's great because this warm-up will enhance your strength and rhythm. Because until you get to the rhythm in the Automega treadmill, it's been like 10-15 minutes, like just walking, you know. So this way works for me. I can run much more, you know, so it's great. So today, in this particular day, I was in my 6 kilometers, and suddenly I felt something different. And I've heard of that, but I never felt actually. It's the runner's high. It's like you are running, you like 12 kilometers per hour, 13, and suddenly you start feeling, you can't feel your legs. Boy, this is gonna be a heck of a trip. So you don't feel your legs, and you start merging with the environment as just the same thing, you and the environment around you. It's such a great feeling, you know. You are running, you are conscious of your movements, but at the same time, you can feel your legs, and it's like you're evaporating and becoming one with the environment. If there's like a neuroscientist in the comments, you know, can explain this best, I'm just describing what I felt, you know. And wow, that was like amazing. And it's an extremely thing hard to achieve. And I kind of felt it, you know, for like a minute or so. And it felt so damn great. And then the most unpredictable thing happened. I was listening to an Angra song named Faithless Sanctuary. It's like heavy metal, great for treadmill. And when I was in that moment, in that runner's high thing, and suddenly the power went off in the gym, and then everything stopped. Like the treadmill stopped, and I went back to normal. And then I didn't feel anything. Anything bad happened. I just stopped there, and then I ended. my run, because yeah, I had enough, but I could run more if I wanted. So it feels great. So just make a decision. Go exercise. Schedule it in your life. You're buying time for yourself. You're buying health for yourself, and so you can take care of your family, of your loved ones, and your clients. So that's the message. The video is long already. Anyway, see you next time. Bye bye.